The door was already half open when I woke up. Just a thin line of darkness splitting the hallway in two. The clock on the wall glowed faint green, cold and quiet. 3:17 a.m. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. I just stared at that door, the one that was never supposed to open. The air felt heavier, like the apartment itself was holding something in, or letting something out. And I knew, before I even looked, that I wasn't alone. I should start earlier. Before the nights got like this, I moved into that apartment 3 months ago. It was the kind of old building that feels tired, like it has seen too many winters and too many people come and go. Peeling wallpaper, dusty hall lights, windows that didn't close all the way. But the rent was cheap and I needed somewhere quiet, somewhere I could try to feel normal again. The landlord didn't give many rules. Just one. He pointed at the last door in the hallway, the wooden one, heavy, painted over so many times you could barely see the grain anymore. That one stays locked, he said. Don't try to open it. Don't mess with it. Just let it be. I thought it was a storage room or an old utility closet. I didn't ask questions. I just nodded and moved in. At first, life was fine, boring even. I went to work, came home, cooked the same meals, watched the same shows, tried to sleep, tried to feel like a person again. Then the knocking started. It was soft. Not loud enough to be threatening, just persistent. Like fingertips. 3 taps, a pause. 3 more. Always close to 2:45 a.m. like clockwork. I told myself it was the building settling. Pipes, maybe a neighbor. But then I noticed the pattern. The knocking always stopped exactly at 3:17 a.m., not a minute before, not a minute after. Like someone or something was following a schedule. One night I recorded the sound, just to prove to myself it was nothing. In the morning I listened half asleep, not expecting anything. And that was when I heard my name. Not loud, not clear, not a shout, just a whisper inside the knocking. Like a breath speaking through old wood, Ethan. I froze, rewound the audio, played it again. The whisper was still there. My name spoken slowly, like someone was standing right on the other side of the door, waiting. After that, the air in the apartment changed. It was colder at night. My breath fogged in the hallway. The shadows seemed deeper, as if the light itself was scared to go near that door. And sometimes when I walked past, I could swear the doorknob was warm, like someone had been holding it a moment before. I tried to ignore it. I tried to sleep. I tried everything, but then came the night the knocking didn't start. That was worse, because when I woke up, the apartment was silent, and the silence felt aware. I sat up in bed. The air pressed against my ears. My chest felt tight, like I was underwater. Then click, a soft metal sound. Like a lock turning, I didn't get out of bed. I didn't need to. I could see down the hallway from where I slept. And I watched as the door, the one that should never open, slowly drifted inward. Just enough to show the black behind it. Black like a place where sound doesn't exist. Cold air poured out. Not normal cold. Old cold, basement cold, grave cold. And then I saw a hand. It came out from the darkness first, pale, thin, fingers too long, like someone who had been starving for years was reaching for light. It didn't grab me. It didn't rush forward. It just rested itself on the edge of the doorframe, like it was steadying itself. Then came the voice. Thank you for waiting. And something stepped out. At first I thought it was a person, a man about my height, my build, my face, but wrong, hollow eyes, skin too tight around the jaw, lips cracked. Like it had been in a place without warmth for so long that everything living had been scraped out of it. It looked at me the way a starving person looks at food. You left me in there? It whispered. Now you take my place. My body didn't move. I couldn't scream. I couldn't breathe. I wasn't frozen in fear. I was frozen because, on some level, I knew it was right. I knew that door wasn't just a door. I knew I had been on the other side once, I just didn't remember when. It reached for me, and when its hand touched my arm, it was cold enough to burn, cold enough to erase everything. The room blurred. The air collapsed around me. The hallway folded like paper, and I fell into the dark. When I opened my eyes again, I was standing in the hallway. The door was closed. The clock read 3:16 a.m., but I was calm, rested, like I had always belonged there. There is knocking now. Soft. 3 taps. Someone is on the other side of the door, begging to be let out. I know the voice. It sounds like me. I'm not opening it. Not yet. Not until 3:17 a.m.